First appetizers and drinks, then money. We went to Prague once with some friends. It's a great city, by the way. We went into a pizza joint and ordered 2 large pizzas, drinks and some appetizers. They gave us the appetizers and the drinks right away and then told us they'd bring the pizza over to our table in 10 minutes. We went up to the second floor and sat there for like 20 minutes and still no pizza. I went back down to drop a hint that we'd been waiting for a while, a long time. When the girl behind the counter saw me, her jaw dropped. I'm good looking, but not that good looking. It turns out she completely forgot to give the order to the kitchen. In lots of restaurants, they just say, go back and wait another 10 minutes. But in this place, the manager came out and apologized for the mistake with a smile. To smooth things over, he offered us some food and drinks on the house so that we didn't die of hunger while we waited for the pizzas. Of course, we accepted this offer, and we ate so much that we had to take the pizza home with us. We went back to this little hole in the wall 3 more times during our trip. We told the story to at least 5 local people, a nice advertisement for the place. If they had been focused on profit at that restaurant instead of their customers, they probably would have lost our business that night and the business we brought in with us when we came back. I applied this lesson to my own life, and now I always offer appetizers and drinks on the house to every visitor to our website. And you know what? It works. We can make our pizzas fast enough to meet demand. Today, we'll talk about how you can start actually making money from your e-business by handing out appetizers and drinks. After getting the information free about holes, some of the visitors to your site will gladly pay for some of your other services. By helping the visitors to your site without charging, you'll inspire more loyalty. They'll start to trust you. Everything will start to come together for you if you honestly want to help people. Your visitors will pick up even the slightest insincerity. For example, a number of the visitors to the site www.incomesystemonline.com buy our step-by-step training program, The Internet Income System. On average, every 10th person who watches our video tutorials buys the program. We're proud of this number. It means we're able to help at least 1 out of every 10 people who come to our site in their search for financial success. Rule 1. Paid services only come after free ones. As you've probably guessed already, the paid services you offer should be related to the free ones. You'd probably think it was weird if you could use our site to buy a cell phone plan or order dairy products. The big mistake that lots of entrepreneurs make on the internet is that their content doesn't have anything to do with what they're selling on their site. If you want to sell a beer and hot dogs, the content on your site should be geared towards this. Rule number 2. What you charge for should be related to what you offer for free. Another mistake is trying to sell too many products or services on your site at the same time. You should focus instead on selling 1 product per site. Rule 3. Only try to sell 1 product to the visitors to your site. As we said in the last video tutorial, in the first phase, you don't have to create content for your site. Instead, beginners should find companies or people who are willing to let them use their content for free. You don't have to perform any services yourself. You can use your site to promote the services of other companies. You don't have to get a domain name and pay to have your website built. They'll give you that too. And finally, you don't have to start a company, process payments, keep the books, and hire a bunch of employees. You can use a ready-made mechanism to make 50% of the total sales profit. You probably remember that our first 8 months online, our team here at Income System generated $1,059,100 in total sales, $635,460 of which, or more than half, we paid to our partners, who used the ready-made sites and free training we provided, a bonus on top of the Internet Income System training program, to tell people about our services. If you want to be able to offer quality services and content, and have a way to process payments, you'll need to invest tens of thousands of dollars, more like hundreds of thousands of dollars if you really want high quality, hundreds of hours in special training and experience. But why wait? There's an easier way. Rule 4. Start with a step-by-step partnership program and go on to make 50% of the revenue from a ready-made business. Now let us tell you what kind of services you should sell on your site. This is million-dollar advice, so pay attention. The ideal product should be intangible, imperishable, moderately priced, competitive, high quality, unique, in demand, and profitable. Rule 5. The closer your product or service is to this deal, the closer you'll be to a successful business. In the next lesson, we'll discuss the 4th step, which is perhaps the most important one. In lesson number 5, you'll learn how to draw tens of thousands of visitors to your site and your business. Stay tuned. See you soon.